2020, and with Georgia now labeled one of the new battleground states, President Trump will be making a campaign stop here today. He's hoping to secure more black votes, taking his message to the Cobb Galleria Center. Mara Sirianni live with much more on the president's visit to the metro this afternoon.
Today in Atlanta, President Trump is expected to target black voters. Sheba, as you mentioned, that is taking place this afternoon. But first up, the White House says that President Trump will be traveling to Miami this morning. That is for a Latinos for Trump roundtable. Then this afternoon, he'll land at Dobbins ARB and head to Cobb Galleria Center to deliver remarks on black economic empowerment. The stop is in conjunction with the Black Voices for Trump initiative that was launched in Georgia last November. Now it's an effort to mobilize and empower black Americans who support the president. And today's visit, as we know, comes as the polls are showing that it's tightening between Trump and Biden. And this will actually be President Trump's 10th campaign stop here in Georgia since being elected.
President Trump expected to deliver those remarks at the Cobb Galleria around 2:40 this afternoon.